right, what's going on, Sharks fans? Welcome to the number one live stream in Sharks territory. I'm your host, Aaron James. Welcome to the party. It's hopefully going to be a legitimate party, not a one-sided affair this time around, as it sounds like Sharks are looking for redemption. I guess the best way to say it, right? Redemption. Big rematch right upon us, as the San Jose Sharks are set to take on the Vancouver Canucks. So if you're new to the show, you could take part in the comment section on YouTube. We're switching it up. We're going to be exclusively streaming live now on the app formerly known as Twitter. That is now called X. I think most people still call it Twitter, right? And also we will be, be streaming exclusively on YouTube. And I'll just tell you straight up, I know it's been a minute since we all got together. Thank you for your patience as we kind of touched base on the last watch party. It's that time of the year where, people are starting to get under the weather for Anthony Duclair. That kept him out of the lineup for a while. Well, the same could be said over here. I caught myself a bug, but I'm happy to report that I am freaking 100%. And I'm super excited to see what these Sharks can do. We are still looking for our very first win on the road. So we'll just briefly talk about what went down this past week. The San Jose Sharks handled the St. Louis Blues. So, all three victories this season has come at the Shark Tank. And we won't even spend any time on the game prior to that. It was close, though. It was close. It looked like we were really going to do something there against those Florida Panthers. But, within a matter of 3 minutes, 3 goals, right? So it is what it is. That's in the past. We're looking forward to the future here. Tonight, the San Jose Sharks have the following lineup. Let's hope this is accurate going into the game, but this report's coming per Curtis Pashelka on X. These are the lines he saw yesterday. That was on that first line: Eklund, Hurdle, Zetterlund, Duclair, Granlund, Zadina on the second line, Hoffman, Cunnin, and LeBanc are on that third line. Smith, Carpenter, and McDonald are on the fourth line. So, two things. Obviously, one, Jacob McDonald has been activated off the injured reserve, and two, the San Jose Sharks did not elect to recall Daniel Gushin from the Barracuda in the AHL. A lot of Sharks fans were super how do I say this? Hopeful, I guess, that, Gush was going to be able to be in the main lineup and be on the short little road trip that the Sharks are taking a part of right now. Tonight against the Vancouver Canucks, couple of days against the Seattle Kraken, the day before Thanksgiving, so that's Wednesday. And then, they come back home, 12:30 matinee time, I guess, face off at the Tank against the Canadiens, and they'll be doing the SJ Sharks gaming night and the Dan Ruzanowski night, giving away that rally towel to honor his induction into the Hockey Hall of Fame as a Foster Hewitt award recipient. But back to the point, Daniel Gushin is not in the lineup. A lot of us was hoping, could have had a couple of games over the weekends. The Sharks had a freaking 4 days off, so we'll see if that he gets some ice time down with the Cuda and then back with the Sharks. But no, that's not the case. Again, one more time, Sharks are rolling with Eklund, Hurdle, and Zetterlund on the first line, Duclair, Granlund, Zadina on the second, Hoffman, Cunnin, LeBanc on the third, Smith, Carpenter, and McDonald on the fourth. Stand by as I see if I can get a look at the starting lineup. Let's see if the Sharks have shared that already. So the starting lineup is, as mentioned, Eklund, Hurdle, and Zetterlund, but they're going to be, the defensive pair will be Okatachuk and Kyle Burrows on the starting defensive pair. Blackwood gets the nod in net tonight. So hopefully, as good as Blackwood has been, he had his share of biscuits going past him that first time around against the Canucks. Let's hope he responds and the whole entire team responds that matter with this second game against the Vancouver Canucks. So, pardon me, as I mentioned prior, I don't get the entire week to like prepare my thoughts. I literally sat down like with few minutes before, top of the hour to try to get this whole stream together. And it might look and feel a little different today, and that's because I am kind of experimenting with two of my favorite like OBS, what they call it, right? Platforms, and kind of making hopefully one nice little marriage here. And all that to say, hopefully it provides a better streaming experience and viewer experience for you guys. All right, so let me bring up my November notes. Right now, this is the second of 3 contests that we'll be facing the Vancouver Canucks. Obviously, no one wants to revisit the November 2nd results, but this is going to be the 138th all-time game against the Canucks. The Sharks will play them one more time after tonight. They'll be playing them in 5 days back at the Tank on a Saturday night. But until then, this is the 138th game all-time. Sharks are 62-57, 9-9 all-time against the Vancouver Canucks in the regular season. As far as the San Jose Sharks, how they fare at Van City, they are in the 53 games played all time at Rogers Arena are 29-19, 3-2. So, historically speaking, the San Jose Sharks have had the Canucks numbers when they're playing up north, and let's hope that those results, and let's hope that history repeats itself and those results remain the same, having the edge while on the road. No better time than now to try to get that first victory on the road. Man, I can't believe it. I mean, I know the Sharks only have 3 games on the win column, but and I'm super happy that it all happened at the Tank. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised that we have yet to find at least one victory on the road. So here are the other defenders that are in the lineup today. So Ty Emberson, obviously Jacob McDonald, who is oddly enough again on the wing, right? So it looks like we're going with 7 D-men, defensemen, pardon me. Kalen Addison, Mario Ferraro, Nikita Hogachuk, who I already said, Jean Ruda, and did I count correctly? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, looks like 7. So Kyle Burrows, Emberson, McDonald, Addison, Ferraro, Hogachuk, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, pardon me from that, and Ruda. So notable scratches, obviously Mark-Edward Vlasic and Nikolai Knizov. Mark-Edward Vlasic being a healthy scratch is kind of a trip, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm glad to see the other guys get some rotations, but considering that he just nodded over, 1,200 and some change in games, setting a record a couple contests ago. Again, pardon me if my numbers aren't all squared away. I literally just jumped on live. I'm surprised that they're benching him. So who knows, man? I mean, I think if this continues, this veteran being scratched, it might be, a change of the tide, so to speak, with the whole sentiment of Mike Greer saying that Vlasic is like, a part of the system. So that number was 1,252. All right. So 100th all time in the NHL's list. All those games with San Jose. Vlasic, of course, is 36, and this is going to be his 3rd time in 17 games that he's a healthy scratch. So if that's not concerning enough, 14 minutes of ice time per game. So we'll see. You know what I mean? Obviously, it's not going to sting that much because they're coming off a pretty huge victory. And let's hope that they can continue that momentum here starting tonight. So, all right, here we go. Opening faceoffs about to go down. I'm just going to say this right now. There is going to more than likely be a delay. Probably a delay more than usual because I am trying something new here. There may be a 20-second delay, but here we go. The face off, baby. Opening face off. Let's roll. Should I quote the Broncos quarterback? Let's ride. Just kidding. My bad. I'm trying to have some fun tonight. Sharks haven't been very impressive on the road. But I like the pressure right now so far. Eklund sends it deep to Hurdle behind the net. I'm not going to spend much time doing play-by-play. I'm just being 100 with you. But I will every now and then kind of drop a reference point as to where I'm at in the game for those of you who are watching online and noticing about a 20-second delay or so. All right. Let me see. Super on the fly today, so pardon any like informalities here. Let me grab my notes. Oh yeah, it's worth mentioning that Nico Sturm is not going to be in the lineup tonight. He's on a leave of absence for handling some personal stuff, and wishing him all the best. Not sure what's going on. Obviously, we're going to respect his privacy. All right, so I'm going to spit out some numbers from the NHL's the National Hockey League's new NHL Edge website. Ooh, better hold on to that thought for a second. Blackwood makes his first save. Standing tall, baby. All right. So while the Sharks try to clear the zone, which they didn't do a good job of right now. Let's see what we got. So I was diving into the NHL Edge stats. They're pretty chill. So skating distance average per 60 is 7.48 skating distance to 7.41. So the Sharks have the edge on that. In terms of shot speed, I mean, some of these numbers are literally like just decimals away, but the average shot speed, miles per hour for San Jose is 100 miles per hour, 100.11 to be exact. Whereas for Vancouver, it's 100.37. So slightly feeding the puck to the net faster than the Sharks. I don't think much of that's going to matter if, the Sharks allow the shots on goal to pile up against in this game. Let's hope it's more respectable. Let's see if we could get the goalie a little break, get under 30 shots. Do you think that's possible today? If so, I guess it's a good time to invite everyone to the comment section. Again, I'm kind of going on the fly and kind of doing something a little bit different, a little untraditional in today's stream. But comment who do you think will get the first goal for the Sharks. Also comment if you think the Sharks are going to win. If you think the Sharks are going to win this game, type SJS for San Jose Sharks. If you are watching from True North and you are a Canucks fan, woo, what a shot by Zetterlund, baby. My bad. If you're a Van City fan and not a Shark City fan for some reason, welcome to the stream. But comment VAN for Vancouver if you think that they're going to take tonight's game. I wouldn't blame you if you chose them after that freaking 10-goal performance they put on us. That was tough to watch in person, not going to lie. No cap. All right. Back to some stats here. So this is where it starts to really be impactful. So zone time, offensive zone, the Sharks are 36.1% of their... Oh, great. Granlund is limping off the freaking ice, man. This is all Bootsy. This is all bad. Oh, man, that's tough. Okay. Offensive zone, the Sharks are struggling. They only have 36.1% of their zone time in the offensive zone. As for Vancouver, it's 42.9%. Neutral zone time, the Sharks are going to own that against these guys. 17% for Vancouver, 17.4%, slight little edge for San Jose. Defensive zone, Sharks are 46.5% in their defensive zone with 40.1% for Vancouver in their defensive zone. So we need those to change tonight. Those stats definitely need to change tonight. And it was those stats are courtesy of NHL Edge. There we go. Big Mac stopping the attack, baby. One more time, just want to mention, if you are watching this on X, kick back and enjoy the program, but please be jawsome. Double tap your screen. Make it rain hearts here in Sharks territory. And make it rain hearts for Luke Cunnin, who is playing his 300th career NHL game tonight. Congratulations to Luke. He is your father. And if you are watching this on YouTube, you could take part in the conversation. This time I have the comment section right there, floating above. So by all means, put your feedback. Let me know if you're digging this. And of course, like and subscribe to Shark City Hockey. Not going to have the graphics for this show tonight, like the little text prompts as I have on previous watch parties. Literally just walked through the door before this game started and hit live. And that's usually how it goes here. Definitely do not have, I don't spend most of the day. Not that I don't prepare. Don't get me wrong. There's sometimes where I have the opportunity, but I'm busy just like you, especially during the holiday season. And most of these watch parties or live streams, in fact, is literally me hopping on in front of the computer and then pressing live. What do y'all think about these Vancouver Canuck throwback sweaters? I've never been a big fan of these red, yellow, and black kits. I know they're the classics. I know that Canuck, oh my gosh, that was nasty from Ferraro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was nasty. Mario Ferraro gets penalized literally 5 minutes into the game. It looks like homie's trying to make his chin bleed there, trying to get an extra 2 minutes, but it's just a minor penalty for cross-checking. There's nothing minor about that impact. That guy's head freaking bounced off the freaking boards like a bumper card. Pardon the colorful commentary there, but that was freaking brutal. Ferraro, what is up with that? Good news is the San Jose Sharks, 71.4% penalty kill. So if you're watching live, type PK. I have no text prompt, so you probably don't know if I'm just gonna don't know how much text prompts I'm gonna, if any, I'm gonna give tonight. But so far it's 3-0 for Vancouver. Let me see. Let me see if I do something here. Please stand by. How crazy. Boy, oh boy. Oh, point blank save. Mackenzie Blackwood, baby. That was nice. That was nice. What's going on with my scoreboard here? My bad, peeps. Let me refresh this. There it is. All right. All right. Let's go Sharks. 50 more seconds. 4 shots surrendered. All saves by Big Mac. Type Big Mac in the chat section, comment section. Oh! That was a nice shorthand opportunity well off the post. Was that Ryan Carpenter? Who was that? Yep, sure was. He almost squeezed that in between the goal pad, the glove, and the post. That was sick. Oh, equally great save by Blackwood on the other end. Nice interception by Eklund, of course. Hunting pucks. 2-on-1, short-handed. Eklund! Oh, man! Almost! Oh, my gosh! had an opportunity to score shorthanded hurdle, 2-on-1 with hurdle, and that backhander, that puck just rode high on the backhand and missed the net. But that was awesome. That was awesome. There we go, Sharks. Good penalty kill. That was sick. So, the shots against, they're of course favoring the opponents, but I like what I see thus far from Los Tiburones. I seen. So again, this is this is two now. The second time we face each other, but it is one of 3 games this entire month. Back 18 days ago, Vancouver came into the tank and embarrassed the Sharks 10-1. Now we're here at Rogers Arena, looking for some redemption. In 5 more days, the Sharks will be hosting Vancouver one more time. So let's hope that we could get the best of this season series, and specifically the best of the series in this month, because the chunk of these games are going to be played before the year's end. Ooh, Miller is doing a pretty good clinic over there in the half wall. Come on, man. We looked better when we were down a guy. There you go. Nice save by Blackwood. Let me see. My bad. I want to make sure that everything here is going good. There's a strong chance that I might go revert back to the old way of doing this watch party. There is a strong chance. I think so. So I'll tell you guys what. All right, if you're watching a live stream right now, thank you, first of all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. When this period's over, I'm kind of experimenting right now, but I'm not really too thrilled with what I'm rolling out. So I think I'm going to revert back to the other, the traditional way, I guess is the best way to say it, that I typically do this. That just allows for a little bit more interaction. But and I think it just goes a little bit smoother. But we'll see. We'll see if I can work around this. All right. So far, it's all Canucks in terms of shots. Generating the most offense. Good thing we have Blackwood in net, baby. I mean, hey, let's be real. Kaapo Kähkönen redeemed himself the other day, or the other week, right? Last week, I guess we'll say. It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. So Kaapo Kähkönen, for everybody that had doubt, man, was he stellar. .978 save percentage. Big Kaapo energy. 45 saves on 46 shots. Almost had the shutout. So, let's hope the Sharks could continue that success. They had 8 different freaking skaters collect points. Mike Hoffman had a 2.9 with 2 goals, right? Mike Hoffman doing really good, scoring goals in back-to-back games. Luke Cunnin had 2 points, a goal and assist. Giovanni Smith, Giovanni Smith, making that freaking checking line look good. Goal and an assist. Ryan Carpenter, who almost squeezed the puck in right there moments ago, he had 2 assists. Nikita Okhotichuk had 2 assists. Philip Sedina had 2 assists. And then Eklund had a goal. And Nico Sturm had an assist. So 8 different Sharks were able to get a point or more, or 2, at least, at least 1 point. 6 of those 8 got 2 points. So let's hope that, the Sharks could kind of wake up here and have the same results in this game. Because right now, this first 10 minutes and 3 seconds, obviously they were on the power play or the penalty kill right there, but right now it's kind of all Vancouver. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to do it. So I was trying to incorporate one of my favorite OBS with my new favorite OBS. And it actually was pretty promising, but I think when it comes for the live watch parties, it may not be so much. So pardon me for experimenting live on the fly, but it is what it is, baby. I usually like to do things, usually like to keep it fresh and innovative here at Shark City Hockey. This way, everybody else could have, something to inspire themselves with, right? All right. Nice stick. Come on, Cunnin. That's the one thing about the Sharks I noticed is, they'll take the puck and then quickly give it right back. So far, Blackwood is solid. 9 shots on goal. 10 shots on goal, pardon me. 3 shots for the Sharks. So, that trend continues. Being outshot. Ooh. Come on, Sharks. Okay, so that last zone entry is very concerning because you have the Canucks on a line change. One of their players is moving the puck into the zone. He's moving it forward, right? And you had 4 Sharks just kind of clumped together in that face-off circle watching the puck carrier. It's a good thing that they didn't have any extra support on the ice. Otherwise, that would have been a clean opportunity for at least 4 other Canucks, right, to freaking take a pass. Nice, Kyle Burrows. Thank you for being in the way of that puck. There's a lot of traffic in front of Blackwood right now, and Kyle Burrows. Oh, damn it! Yep, he was in the way of the puck again, but that one got him right in the face, man. Boy, oh boy. Right in the mustache. All right. If you're joining me on X and, you want the Sharks to win like we all do, double tap that screen, make it rain hearts. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Trying to do something a little bit different in terms of presentation here. It's kind of smooth. I like it, but I'm going to be 100 with you. It's on the fly, kind of experimenting. There's a pretty big chance that come intermission, right after the first period, I'm going to switch to my traditional format. This way it can be a little bit more interactive and I can, talk to y'all and have some more prompts with the graphics and the text. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm Aaron James. Welcome to Shark City Hockey's Watch Party. San Jose Sharks taking on the Vancouver Canucks. Shark City looking for some revenge on Van City. And so far, so good, right? I like it. Let's look at how it went down last time. So if you forgot, it was 10-1 the last game around. Canucks put on a clinic, and it was all Bootsy. It was one of the pair of nights where the Sharks surrendered back-to-back 10-goal games, or back-to-back 10 goals, I guess the best way to say it. And I like what I see thus far. But we got a long way to go here. So one more time, if you are joining us on X or on YouTube, like, subscribe, double tap the screen, all that jazz. 7 minutes 41 seconds remain in this period. There is a pretty significant delay. I think about 20 seconds, which is why I'm about to switch. So if I'm talking about things that you already watched, and if I'm talking about the game and you've already threw like 2 commercials, forgive me. But it's all good, baby. We're going to sit here and we're going to chill and we're going to watch along and cheer on our Sharks. But I definitely want the text prompts. I got all my goodies lined up on my other traditional presentation. So that's what I'm going to go revert to that after this period, because I just feel naked without it. I'm not going to lie. You feel a little like, some my little comforter, my blanket with all my graphics on my other one. So that's what I'm going to do. Ooh, it's getting dangerous in our own zone. Come on, baby. Clear the puck. Less than 7 minutes ago for the Sharks. A lot of passes going east and west. We need more going, from south to north. All right, good. Icing call for the Sharks. All right. How fast can I do this? Can I do this on the fly? No, I think it'll be more appropriate to end this after the first period, and then I'll jump onto the other one. That makes sense. So it looks like today's watch party is going to be a 2-part series, right? We'll throw it back old school. Got the A side. You're going to flip the cassette over to the B side momentarily here. Or if you're into VHS, take out the first VHS tape and put in the other one. You remember movies used to be like that? I think Stephen King's It, Titanic. A lot of old school movies are like that. I just aged myself, didn't I? Oh, Duclair. It's so nice to have you back, baby. Almost freaking stuffed that 5-hole. All right, so while we do that, let's get everything over here prepared. Come on, baby. So, the Sharks, they have 4 shots on net. As usual, they're trailing the shot department. Canucks have 12. But another storyline this season that I don't think gets enough attention is that even though the Sharks have 4 shots on net, they are 4 quality shots. We are making the most of our opportunities. Blackwood's doing a lot of work, but thank goodness a lot of these pucks don't seem to be challenging. What the F was that? Come on, guys. How did 3 Sharks players just leave the puck? 3 Sharks players skating toward the blue line, forget and bring the puck with them from center ice. What is going on? My bad. That's hilarious. Someone commented saying play-by-play on YouTube. I don't do the play-by-plays. Dan Ruzanowski, the San Jose Sharks Hall of Famer on Sharks Audio Network, and soon to be a Hall of Famer, without a doubt, Randy Hahn. They do play-by-play. This is more of a watch-along, live, real-time reaction. Doesn't seem that way because I'm experimenting again one more time. Just going to reinforce that freaking thing. I am kind of experimenting on the fly with 2 different OBSs right now, trying to have a nice little blend, but just the way things went for me today personally. I didn't have a lot of time to really develop this live stream. That's usually how it is. I just try to get as much production value together right before the game, and then I just hit live. But hey, it is what it is. I'm just happy to be talking Sharks hockey with y'all, and I'm happy for you to be here watching along. 4 minutes and 30 seconds are remaining in this period. Again, I'm gonna have everything all squared away in that second, so we are gonna have a second part of this live stream, so stick around for that. Don't go anywhere. Shark City Hockey will be coming back on X and on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Both of them can be found at Shark City Hockey. In about 4 minutes, I'm going to end this stream, jump on my traditional format, a little bit more engaging, a little bit crispier, and we'll enjoy the final 2 periods. Hopefully this game ends in regulation with each other. True face, please. You a longtime Sharks fan? Thank you. True face, please. Are you asking to see? Are you asking for? I don't know if I'm. Is that slang? But as far as the great one on YouTube saying you a longtime Sharks fan, yes, I am. I've been a Sharks fan since the 90s, and been to a lot of games. I was bold enough to get a breakaway pass this season when the entire world was telling me that we are the worst team in the salary cap era. I was bold enough to buy a freaking ticket to every single freaking home game. And with the exception of the last 2, because I was under the weather this past week, I've been to every freaking single home game, including those 2 back-to-back where they got smashed on 10 goals. So yes, I would like to say that I am a die-hard Bleeding Teal Sharks fan. Okay. All right, you know what? It is a good time. We got a commercial break going on, so I'm going to start getting everything all set up so we can transition. Since I got people joining along in YouTube, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me. Just want to remind you all again that we are going to, as a matter of fact, this way people don't think it's all cap. Let me just, here, we'll do a solid, and I'll put you guys' comments right here. Boom. No, actually, I'll wait till we get to the next one. Yeah, we definitely got to go back to the old format. My apologies. Someone said, no, that's not slang. I was thinking it was AI projecting. Okay, I'll be honest with you. This is how I feel about this, all right? I don't think any of y'all anyone out there wants to see another mug talking Sharks hockey. I do this because, Shark City Hockey is always innovative, never imitated. And B, I just think it's a little bit more intriguing, a little bit more pleasant to the eyes. So... no, it's not AI. It's just my avatar. I'm almost tempted. No, never mind. I have another one that's really cool, but I'll save that for a special occasion. But yeah, this is just how it is. If you want to know why, again, I'm going to age myself here. I grew up as like a Space Ghost Coast to Coast fan, and I thought it was so freaking cool when they had celebrities, actors, whatever, the guests kind of interacting with the cartoons. So I actually done interviews in this avatar. So it's the whole spirit of that. I mean, just, quick little Easter egg there, I guess, is, like paying homage to one of my favorite shows when I was young. And if you don't believe me in terms of the interview, I've had the pleasure of talking to some members in the media here that cover the Sharks in the Bay Area, including the legendary Mark Purdy. Really awesome episode. I recommend you checking it out. It's on sharkcityhockey.com. And I also had the pleasure of speaking to Sharks prospects and Sharks legends this during the off season. So all of the previous episodes, our traditional show, our flagship show, Shark City Unfiltered, can be found on sharkcityhockey.com. But that's why I do it. It's not AI. I know, TikTok, it's the era of what is it called? Non-playable characters, NPCs. That's not what this is. It's just, I really fond of character animator, and that's what you get here. So, but thank you. You like it? He says no. He said, but I like it. You can continue. Thank you for your blessing. Thank you. 2 minutes ago here, Sharks have 5 shots on goal. Canucks still have 12, so we were able to hold them, off of preventing them from putting more pucks on the net. So Blackwood gets a little bit of a breather toward the end of this period. It's 0-0. That's the key difference. 0-0. I'm tempted to look. Part of me, I erased it from memory. But let's look at the goal count from the last time these two got together like 18 days ago. November 2nd. Where's the box score at? It's a pretty quiet period, so pardon me if I'm like, looking at some notes. Oh, there we go. We got something going on. Sharks having some late pressure. Hurdle with a shot. Nice. Oh, I thought that was a goal. Mario Ferraro with a nice slapper from the freaking face-off circle, but that hit the outside of the net. Looked like it would in. My bad for the reaction there. Canucks versus Sharks. Box score. November 2nd. What's the best app to watch live hockey and the cheapest? You know what? The Sharks, now I can't speak for whatever's going on north of the border, okay? But the Sharks do stream their games on the My Teams app on NBC Sports. If you're out of market, I can only imagine that you could utilize ESPN Plus. I'm only going to recommend the legal ones, okay? But much like the Vegas Golden Knights dished out earlier this year with Nighttime Plus, I hope that the Sharks, especially being in the Bay Area, right? I really hope that they could come through with, like, I don't know, Till Together Plus, Sharks Chomp Plus, I don't know. Choose, pick your whatever you want to call it, But I would freaking love to see the Sharks, and maybe every other team for that matter, kind of like get in the spirit of delivering a personalized custom fan experience to your fan base. But anyways, so the period ends 0-0. So we are going to quickly switch over while we can here. It's looking good so far, man. The last time we got together, the Sharks were down 4-0 on that first. They surrendered another 4 goals in that second, and then they prevented the shutout. But now without surrendering an additional 2 goals to have a 10-1 loss back on the second. So thus far, so far so good. So what, as they would say, right? But I'm Aaron James. Thank you for watching part A of this watch party. We are going to switch over to the traditional format. This way, those who are watching on YouTube and commenting can see their comments highlighted in the live stream. And I could have some more text prompts and graphics to share with you all. So thank you very much. Stay right where you are, whether it's on X at Shark City Hockey or YouTube at Shark City Hockey. And we'll be right back with this live real-time reaction to the San Jose Sharks taking on the Vancouver Canucks. I'll be right back.